Musical Instrument Store, Fortune Ghana, manufacturers of Fortune Margarine and Spread, Jamal, manufacturing seconds to answer your major question, and your answer must be one attempt only, meaning that you cannot start one answer point, and a wrong answer to a bonus question will cost you a deduction of 1 point. Remember, this is the grand finale, and so precision and accuracy will not be compromised. Best wishes to you all. GESAM. This preamble is to all teams. While Abraham stayed in the land of Canaan, a famine in the land made him sojourn to Egypt. Answer the following questions with respect to his journey to Egypt. GESAM. What did Abraham say to his wife before they entered Egypt?
So Abraham said to Sarah, I know you are a beautiful woman, but when we enter the land of Egypt, they might want to kill me to take you. So when they ask you, who am I to you? You say, you are my sister.
Okay, I'll give 3 points. NUPS-G. What indicates the following. What Pharaoh said and did in response to what happened. So A, what happened after Pharaoh took Sarah to his house, and what Pharaoh said and did in response to what happened.
A, so after Pharaoh's plagues came upon him, and B, what Pharaoh did was...
The next set of questions. Preamble to all teams. Stephen, one of the believers in the book of Acts, was framed up and stoned to death. GESAM, mention one incident which contributed to his death.
Okay, so Stephen was stoned because of the sake of the gospel. The Pharisees thought he was opposing or contradicting the law, so they preferred to kill him by...
I will not accept that. NUPS-G, mention one incident which contributed to his death.
So he was falsely accused of blaspheming against Moses, against the law, and against God.
GESAM. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth, who have set your glory above the heavens. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have ordained. 1 point for the book. AGCM. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. To the place from which the rivers come, there they return again. All things are full of labor. Man cannot express it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. That which has been is what will be. That which is done is what will be done. And there is nothing new under the sun.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1.
That is correct for 3 points. So to GESAM's question, they got the book right, but the right chapter is 8. And then to NUPS-G's question, they got the book right, but the right chapter is 12, not 97. The next set of questions. I am going to read some statements and you are to tell me who made those statements. GESAM. A. Lord, do you speak this parable only to us or to all people? B. Dead body. There the vultures will gather.
So the first one was the disciples of Jesus. Then the third one was Moses. Then the second one was Aaron.
All 3 points are incorrect. NUPS-G. We saw a man driving out demons in your name, and we tried to stop him. B. Lord, do not charge them with this sin. C. Where shall we buy bread that these may eat?
The first one is the disciples of Jesus. The second one is...
So 1 point for the second one, Stephen. AGCM. Are you the king of the Jews? That's A. B. 200 denarii worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may have a little. C. There is a lad here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish, but what are they among so many?
Please, can you come again with the question?
Okay. Identify who made these statements. A. Are you the king of the Jews? B. 200 denarii worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may have a little. C. There is a lad here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish among so many.
The first one is King Caesar.
And then 200 denarii worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may have a little. That was made by Philip. And then the last one, there is a lad here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish, but what are they among so many? Was made by Andrew. The next set of questions. What is the parable of the unjust steward? GESAM. For a bonus. All right. NUPS-G. What is the parable of the unprofitable servant?
So a man was traveling and he gave some talents of silver to his servants. So to one he gave 10 talents of silver. The other one he gave 5, and to the last one he gave 1. And when he came back, the one who had the 10 talents had made 10 more. And the one who was given 5 talents had made 3 more. And the one who had only 1 talent, he told his master that, I know that you are a wicked man who does not sow where you do not, who does not reap where you do not sow. And so I went to hide it under the ground. And so the master said to his servant that, you wicked servant, they should take him away to where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth, and they should give his talent to the one who had more.
That's incorrect. NUPS, AGCM. What is the parable of the 2 sons recorded in Matthew 21, verse 28 to 32?
Yes, so the parable of the 2 sons is as this. A man asked his son to go and work in the vineyard, and the first son said he would not go, but later changed his mind and then went to work in the vineyard. But when the man asked the second son to go, the second son agreed, but later the son didn't go to work in the vineyard.
Okay, I'll give 2 points. So the parable of the unjust steward. There was a certain rich man who had a steward, and an accusation was brought to him that the man was wasting his goods. So he called him and said to him, "What is this I hear about you? Give an account of your stewardship, for you can no longer be steward." Then the steward said within himself, "What shall I do? For my master is taking the stewardship away from me. I cannot dig. I am also ashamed to beg. I have resolved what to do. I am put out of the stewardship. They may receive me into their houses." So he called every one of his master's debtors to him and said to the first, "How much do you owe my master?" And he said, 100 measures of. So he said to him, "Take your bill and sit down quickly and write 50. Then he said to another, "And how much do you owe?" So he said to him, "Take your bill and write 80. So the master commended the unjust steward because he had dealt shrewdly. For the sons of this world are more shrewd in their generation than the sons of light. And I say to you, make friends for yourself by unrighteous mammon, that when you will say to him when he has come in from the field, 'Come at once and sit down to eat.' But will he not rather say to him, 'Prepare something for my supper, and gird yourself and serve me till I have eaten and drunk, and afterward you will eat and drink?' Does he thank that servant because he did the things that were commanded him? I think not. So likewise you, when you have done all those things which are commanded, say, 'We are unprofitable servants. We have done what was our duty to do.'" You can find this in Luke 17, verse 7 to 10. The next set of questions. Mention the total number of cities that were allocated to the following subdivisions of the Levites. GESAM, the Kohathites. That's incorrect. For a bonus. Okay. NUPS-G, the Merarites, the Gershonites.
12.
That's incorrect. So the Kohathites is 10, the Merarites is 12, and the Gershonites is 13, not 12. The next set of questions. Answer the following questions concerning the laws given to the children of Israel on Mount Sinai. GESAM. What was supposed to be the relationship between an Israelite and meat that was torn by beasts in the field?
So the meat torn by the beast must be burnt completely.
That's incorrect. NUPS-G for a bonus.
So they were not to touch the meat, the carcass of the wild beast, or to eat it.
Well, for a bonus, I will not give it to you. Alright. NUPS-G, your main question. What instruction did God give Israel concerning taking a neighbor's cloak or robe as a collateral?
they should be sure to return it before the day ends. Otherwise, what will he use to cover himself?
That is correct. AGCM. What instruction did God give Israel concerning lending money to poor people among them?
So the instruction was when they lend money to the poor people, they shouldn't expect it back.
Okay, NUPS-G.
When they lend to the poor, they shouldn't charge interest on it.
That's correct. Okay, so to GESAM's question, what was supposed to be the relationship between an Israelite and meat that was torn by beasts in the field? They shall not eat it, but throw it to the dogs. The next set of questions. Define the following terms in the book of Leviticus as accurately as possible. GESAM, a restitution offering. For a bonus. Okay. NUPS-G, a thanksgiving offering. For a bonus. AGCM, a vow or votive offering.
If anyone makes a vow, he must go and redeem the vow.
So I will not accept that. The right answers for a restitution offering is a trespass offering that includes a fractional value of the offering or a restored item. A thanksgiving offering is a peace offering which includes unleavened cakes and